We begin on the island hamlet of Mont St.Michel, one of the most recognizable sites in France. Dating back to the 11th century, it has been a fortress, an abbey, and even a prison. Its unique location at the mouth of the Quesnel River made it invincible during the 100 Years' War. The village beneath the monastery has a population of 50, which swells to thousands during the tourist season. The ride begins at the foot of the Mont and follows back roads until Mont St, then climbs fairly steadily for 10 kilometers to Boussage-la-Pérouse. Then the route turns to the west for a mostly downhill finish into the lakeside town of Combourg, for a total of 45 kilometers. There are rolling hills today and several short climbs. We bid farewell to Normandy on a wonderfully sunny morning, riding down the causeway. Then, along the cycle path with the iconic silhouette of Mont Saint-Michel slowly disappearing in our rear view mirrors. Seeking minor roads, we head through Beauvoir. After about 6 kilometers, we pass this working, restored windmill of Madre. It was classified by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site in 2007. After a brief path beside a busy highway, we divert to mostly quiet roads, past farms and fields. After about 11 kilometers, we work our way through Mont St, the largest city on the route. After crossing the Quesnel River, we turn and ride beside the river. The first climb of the day starts gently and passes through a picturesque hamlet. We ride on to Vieux-Viel, with the pretty church steeple as our guide. After some woods, at about 18 kilometers, we have a climb. At the summit of this quiet hill climb, we turn onto the D91 and head toward Boussage-la-Pérouse, where we change direction. Shortly after Boussage-la-Pérouse, there's a standing stone with a cross. Then continue on through Neuville-sous-Boussage and the end of the climbing for the day. We head mostly downhill from town and continue on to cross a busy roadway. Combourg is not far now. As we enter Combourg, we make our way to the narrow one-way street that will take us into the centre-ville. The town sits beside lovely Lac Tranquille, and the chateau looms over all from the hill. Combourg is a quiet little town with a bustling main street that runs between the Église Notre-Dame and the chateau, where French Romantic writer Chateaubriand lived and did much of his writing, here in 18th century Combourg.